Hello Instagrammers and good evening to all of you. I'm sure you're all ready for chit chat with some chai and पापड़ा जलेबी because आपने तो हमारी स्टोरी देख ही ली होगी और आपको पता है आज हमारे साथ चिट चैट पे है प्रतीक गांधी, the lead of Scam 1992, the Harshad Mehta Story on Sony Live. And if you haven't watched the movie yet, the series yet, then please अभी नहीं इस Chitter Chatter के बाद you can go on Sony Live and watch this beautiful web series, such a well-made love series. So thank you everyone for sending in your questions. I'm going to try and ask him everything that you all have questioned about Scam 1992 as well as about his other theatre plays and movies that he's been doing. Neha Badwa says what an amazing series. I totally second that and I'm sure a lot of people right here are going to second the same thing. It is a beautiful series, so well made, and let's see if Harshad is here because he's going to soon join us and answer all the questions that you all want to ask. Hello Vishwendra Rajput, hello Rupal, hello Garav Gill, hello Nilesh Bola, hello Hardik, hello Garav Gill, hello Suraj, and I have to thank all of you for always joining our Chitter Chatter and always messaging questions the moment the stories goes up. Let's see if Pratik is here and let's send him a request. He's here and let's Chitter Chatter. Hello Pratik.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I am great and I'm more excited because finally we have this Chitter Chatter with you and we have so many questions to ask you. So,
That will be fun.
It better be fun because everyone is super excited over here. The hearts are flowing in, the emoticons are flowing in. और थोड़े क्लीशे सवाल भी पूछूंगी क्योंकि आपको आई एम श्योर आपने जितने इंटरव्यूज दिए हैं अभी तक रिगार्डिंग स्कैम 1992 बहुत सारे क्लीशे क्वेश्चंस होंगे यूजुअली लगा इसका जवाब तो दे दिया बट क्वाइट अ फ्यू फैंस आर न्यू फॉर यू सो डोंट माइंड आंसर दोस क्लीशे क्वेश्चंस टू So everyone knows you've been acting since a very long time, like almost a decade, 15 years now. But हर कोई पूछेगा आपसे कि आप रातों रात ये जो सक्सेस मिली है आपको with Harshad Mehta Story, how does it feel?
So, ये मतलब रातों रात वाली जो सक्सेस का हिसाब है ना वो बहुत फनी है क्योंकि मैं जैसे एक इंटरव्यू में मैंने कहा भी था कि ये रात वैसे बहुत लंबी थी मेरे लिए क्योंकि मैं तो 12-15 सालों से इसके लिए वेट कर रहा था. आई वॉज वेटिंग फॉर समथिंग लाइक दिस बिग टू कम and I can create some interesting characters.
So, you are right now the
Hello,
Amitabh of OTT. Yeah, you're audible. You're audible. You are audible. We can see you. So, obviously the dialogues are flowing in. रिस्क है तो इश्क है. और जैसे आपने कहा था कि रात लंबी थी 15 साल से आप एक्टिंग कर रहे हो.
Shweta, yeah. I am not able to hear you. There is a lot of disturbance. There is a lot of disturbance in between. I am not able to hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but I guess the frame. Okay, I can't see you properly. You're frozen now.
Can you see me now? Can you see me now?
Nothing is moving.
Now you're frozen.
Change that.
Can you see me now?
Yes, but there is some issue. Wait out.
Okay, viewers, can you say who's frozen from both of us? Because I can see him, I can hear him.
Achha.
Okay,
can you see me moving and all? Yeah.
Cool. I can see you move, I can see you do all this. And I can hear you also. ये क्या स्कैम चल रहा है इंटरनेट का? ओके
यहाँ इंटरनेट वाला बहुत बड़ा स्कैम है यार.
इसका भी कुछ कर लो अब. वो वाला स्कैम तो खोल दिया and that scam is being loved by everyone. Can we do some scam for our Chitter Chatter right now? Okay. And I have lost Harshad. Harshad, where are you? Are you back?
Oh,
Do you
yes, I'm
want to
here. I'm
log
here.
out and log in back? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
Should we
want me to
start
do that?
again?
Let me do. Yeah, I'll do that
No,
again.
I can
I'll
see
do
you
that.
now. Don't go.
Just give me a minute.
I can see you. I don't think go.
Fine, 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 fine. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
अभी चल रहा है इंटरनेट का स्कैम सॉर्ट हो चुका है so let's just start. So like we both were talking, you have been acting for 15 years and there's a lot that you've done and you've been appreciated for. But a lot of people have seen and you have reached every household now with Scam 1992. So overnight ये
Yeah.
जो success people think आपको मिली है उसके बारे में how do you feel?
Oh, first of all, I really feel, overwhelmed with such a lot of love that I'm receiving. Everybody is sending love, blessings, appreciation, and it's absolutely encouraging and overwhelming because that's what an actor needs. So, yeah, I mean, thank you very much, everyone, for such a lot of love. In fact, a lot of people who are commenting right now, I'm sure will not be able to read all the comments, but because they have taken out some time, they're joining us, listening to us itself is a big thing. So, thank you guys.
Thank you everyone for joining this live and thank you Pratik in your busy schedule to remove some time for this Chitter Chatter because I'm sure you're giving interviews. We keep seeing your posts. But thank you for joining our Chitter Chatter.
My pleasure.
So Pratik, you've got names like suddenly you're like the Amitabh Bachchan of OTT. Like Harshad Mehta
Oh
was the
my God.
Amitabh Bachchan of the scam that he's
That's a
doing
very
and the
big
bar stock
thing.
exchange. आप बन गए हो अमिताभ बच्चन OTT की. तो उसके बारे में कुछ बताइए.
एक OTT ना बहुत interesting space है for actors to be in, right? Because here you get you get an interesting chance to portray the character that you always want to. You can also you showcase your craft. मतलब आपके बैग में क्या क्या है जो आप लेके आए हो दिखाने के लिए ये सब मौका यहीं पर मिल सकता है और OTT ऐसा कोई नाम का बड़े नाम का चेहरे का या किसी फॉर्मूले का मोहताज नहीं है सो इट्स अ बेस्ट प्लेस फॉर एन एक्ट्रेस टू बी इन.
So, you've done theater for so many years, you've done movies, and then there was this series that you've done. So, how is it different from theater? And again, you were playing a biography, like a person who existed. So, you had to get into that character, and you've gotten so well that people count Pratik Gandhi as Harshad Mehta. It's like become one. So, how did you prepare for this one?
I guess I would give all the credit to my theater because on stage I had done a lot of such biographical characters. And most of them that I've performed is in the format of monologues. So monologue is I am the only one on stage for 2 hours and I'm performing the whole play for 2 hours. It's only one person. So I guess that training helped me a lot, getting into the skin of the character and creating those nuances and all. Having said that, theater is absolutely a different medium than films or OTT, anything. Because theater, no, it's like we are getting energy from the live audience and the reciprocation constantly happens. Whereas film or OTT is I would call it a one-way medium. हमने हमारा काम कर दिया है रिलीज के टाइम पे हमें पता ही नहीं कि क्या होने वाला है क्या निकलेगा बिकॉज मेरे हाथ में अब कुछ नहीं है खत्म होने के बाद.
So, since you were talking about theater and the monologues and all, you have been featured in the Limca Book of Records for your play where you've done the monologue in one day in 3 languages, if I'm not mistaken, English and Gujarati and Hindi. And
Right.
it was called Mohan Masala. So, Limca Book of Records mein jab aap featured hue the, what was how was the whole feeling of being featured in Limca Book of Records? Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's also very interesting experience because when we got a date at Prithvi, it's very difficult to get a date at Prithvi to perform, especially for Gujarati plays. So we got a date at Prithvi, and this monologue is what we perform in 3 languages: Hindi, English, and Gujarati. So my director, producer Manoj Shah, he called me one day. और तब तो ऐसा टाइम था जब मेरा जॉब चल रहा था तो मैं ऑफिस में था मुझे याद व्हेन आई रिसीव्ड हिज कॉल ही सेड एक डेट मिली है पृथ्वी की इट्स अ संडे लेट्स डू वन शो I said, sir, why don't we do 3 shows in 3 languages in one day? I just said it for the sake of it. I was not even serious when I spoke to him. He also laughed and he said, let's do it. I don't know what clicked. And we started preparing for it. We had just around 10, 15 days in hand. So we rehearsed for all 3 languages simultaneously. Because the character is same, the story is same. But the nuances of the languages are so different when it comes to performance. It's not only the grammatical difference, it's the performance of both the languages. So the grammar of the language is different when it comes to performance. So I had to be very, very careful about it. Then one of my friends just told me that why don't you approach Limca Books? And I laughed. I said, oh, anything. I said, no, actually, seriously, you should. So one day I just mailed them that this is what we are going to attempt. Do you think from any angle is it a considerable thing for the record? And they immediately reverted saying that it has never happened. We would like to consider it. So
Wow.
during the show, all those their protocols and all that we had to go through. But yeah, so show happened and people loved it, and I had 3 houseful shows in one day. So morning 11 o'clock was Gujarati, evening 4 o'clock was Hindi, and 8 o'clock show was in English.
And you nailed it all, I'm sure. And you were a part of Livka Book of Records too.
So जब कर रहे थे तब ये प्रेशर नहीं था कि ये लिम्का बुक्स में आएगा, इधर आएगा, इधर आएगा. फॉर मी इट वाज जस्ट अ शो एंड आई हैड टू परफॉर्म. होने के बाद जब ये 5 महीने बाद जब वहां से सर्टिफिकेट आया तो वी वर वी जस्ट डिड दैट.
So, tell me when you were preparing for Harshad Mehta and becoming from Pratik Gandhi Harshad Mehta, how was it working with Hansal sir? Like, did you read the book because the series is based on the book? क्या थी आपकी journey?
So it was a very interesting journey for working with Hansal Mehta because I had always been his fan of his work. Ever since I have
We all
watched
are.
that. Yeah. I mean, look at his films here. Aligarh, Shahid, Dil Pe Mat Le Yaar, in fact. Long back. I loved his film. And I had vaguely thought long back that ऐसा कुछ काम करने मिलेगा तो मजा आएगा. And I remember especially when I saw Shahid, I was so much in awe. This is the kind of film that an actor needs. Cut to when he called me for this, when we met, when he offered me this character, and when I came to know that I'm going to work with him, I was completely overjoyed. And on set, he's the coolest person on set here. Because I thought that जिस टाइप की फिल्म उन्होंने बनाई है बहुत सीरियस माहौल रहेगा, very serious. And a complete.
Okay, we've lost you. We've lost you. And internet, again, you. Okay, रुकावट के लिए खेद है. Thank you people for at least having the patience जब हमारा इंटरनेट ऊपर नीचे होता है. I know video is not very clear. We are having some internet issues, but we are trying our best. And yeah, Pratik is back. We had a nice commercial break. You were lost.
Perfect. Are you
So
okay
I'm
now?
going to ask. Yeah, I'm okay now. So I'm going to ask you the question again, where we kind of lost you, where you said that he was the coolest person on the set.
Yeah. So he was the coolest person on set. हमेशा मतलब, and he gives so much of freedom to an actor. And it becomes very easy for us. He makes you so comfortable. And he used to ask me, imagine, that like I was under the, he's a senior guy. So why would he ask me about my suggestions? But he would want you to give your suggestions. He would want you to explore the way you want. And he's a brilliant guy to work with.
I am sure that whole thing is seen on the series. Matlab, I was addicted to Scam 92. In spite of not being a person with somebody who's interested in stock and all, it's so well written, so well directed, and all of you, the way you all have performed, it's like you're literally living that life with you all at that point. Or dialogues, so matlab aap log ke hit ho gaye. Like people are literally saying those dialogues, you know, isk hai to risk hai, and so many things like even locha lafda or jalebi fafda. इसको गुजराती की लाइफ से कोई नहीं निकाल सकता.
Very true, very true.
Which is your favorite dialogue?
Oh, my favorite line is a lot of lines, but this is the one that I love the most is success क्या है? क्या chapter?
Failure के बाद का chapter, if I'm not mistaken, right? I'm telling
इस
you now,
line का
lines ऐसे register हो गई हैं. So your fans are saying some other lines. Profit दिखता है तो हर कोई झुकता है. लाला सांस लेने दो, हवा का रुख बदलने वाला है.
हवा का बदलने वाला है और उसकी मतलब जो ईगोइस्ट लाइंस वो भी बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग कि अभी हर्षद मेहता के नाम की हवा चल की गाड़ी नहीं उसका बंगला भी खरीद सकते हैं उसकी हवेली खरीद सकते हैं उसका महल खरीद सकते हैं बोले एंड द मोस्ट फेमस लाइन इज कि मैं सिगरेट नहीं पीता पर जेब में लाइटर जरूर रखता हूँ धमाका करने के लिए
Even इश्क है तो रिस्क है. Risk
इश्क
है
है
तो
तो
इश्क
रिस्क
है. So that's also a line which is all over on all hoardings.
ओ यस
So वो तो मतलब ऐसे आपके फैंस बार बार इतना फटाफट वाला डायलॉग टाइप कर रहे हैं that it's even like difficult to read. Yeah, the line that you just said, सिगरेट पीता नहीं पर जेब में लाइटर जरूर रखता हूँ
हाँ
धमाल करने के लिए.
धमाका करने के लिए
So अब obviously 15 साल से आप इतने थिएटर कर रहे हैं and movies कर रहे हैं and your movies have been critically acclaimed, you've been appreciated always in those things, but अब now that you've become a name of every household, do people come and ask you, अच्छा stock में क्या next होने वाला है, where they don't differentiate between you or they think you've got into the stock market or they tell you कौन सा dialogue बोल के बताओ, those kind of things happen with you now?
it happens every day. Some of the other relative will call and they suddenly talk to me like, "अरे अच्छा क्या हाल है?" Something like it. They keep cracking such jokes, which I can't even laugh anymore. But yeah, that's how it.
So, which is the dialogue people have made you say maximum? कि you're like अब बस अब मैं ये dialogue और नहीं बोल सकता.
रिस्क है तो इश्क है. एक तो इतनी छोटी लाइन है ऊपर से बोल रहे कि सर डायलॉग बोल के दिखाओ डायलॉग बोल कितनी बार मतलब
We both have worked with one person very closely, Ananth Mahadevan sir. Instead, when he saw that we were going live, he was like, "Oh, you're doing an interview today with Pratik. So how is it working with him?"
I have been, I have been watching his work. I've been seeing his work since my school time. So when I met him on set for the first time, मेरे लिए तो ऐसा था कि अरे यार अब तक सिर्फ टीवी पे देखा था हमको. And it's such a good feel यार. इतने सीनियर एक्टर्स के साथ काम करने मिले जिनको देख के आप बड़े हुए हो, जिनका काम आप इतने सालों से मतलब स्टार स्टक वाली फील थी मेरे लिए. And he's such a sweet guy यार. कितने simple, कितने sweet and so easy to work with. They don't come with any baggage. All the seniors that I got with in this series, fabulous series.
So, when you see Scam, it comes across like a beautiful family that's been together, because all of you all, especially the one who was playing your brother and the third partner or the person who's with you from the stock exchange days who takes you here and there. So, what were the favorite moments while shooting for Scam 92?
Oh, the favorite moments. So, our favorite time in the shoot days were lunchtime, where everybody used to be together. सबके घर से डब्बे आते थे, अलग अलग खाना निकलता था. Lunch time was the best time that we
और लंच की बात हो रही है. हाँ, वही मैं बोलने वाली थी कि गुजराती थे तो क्या क्या खाया आप लोग ने गुजराती फूड में.
सबके घर से टिफिन आते थे, like me and my brother who played my brother Hemant Khair, then Chirag Vora who played the other partner Bhushan. Then Jay Upadhyay, who played Pranav Sheth.
हाँ, the four of
Anshul
y'all,
Mehta.
the chemistry scene between the four of y'all throughout. तो पता था कि बहुत मजा किया है आप लोग ने सेट पे. इसीलिए I was like, what are the favorite moments and what did you all, और कल जो आपने पोस्ट भी डाला where you all are head banging to the song.
तो हमारा हमारा कांस्टेंट धमाल मस्ती चलते रहती थी. इनफैक्ट मैंने चिराग ने और जय ने, हम लोगों ने साथ में थिएटर भी बहुत किया. बहुत थिएटर किया है साथ में.
So लोचा लफड़ा और जलेबी पापड़ा, इसको गुजराती के लाइफ से कोई नहीं निकाल सकता. आपके लाइफ में कौन सी चीज है जो आपके लाइफ से कोई नहीं निकाल सकता?
और मेरी लाइफ की मेरी रेस्टलेसनेस, ये मुझे नहीं लगता कि कभी भी निकाल पाएगा.
And I'm
मतलब
sure वो
बहुत.
रेस्टलेसनेस आप बहुत यूज कर लेते हैं आपके एक्टिंग में, where we can see the energy the moment you're on the screen.
हाँ, तो मतलब वो से निकालना बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. वो होगा ही नहीं कभी, ऐसा लगता है.
रात से झूठ नहीं बोलते, रात को सब राज मालूम है. आपके राज कौन जानता है? Who is that one person who knows every राज of yours?
आई गेस माई वाइफ एंड ब्रदर.
ओके, रिस्क है तो इश्क है. जब आपने अपना एक्टिंग करियर स्टार्ट किया, आफ्टर लाइक यू वर स्टडीइंग समथिंग एल्स एंड सडनली यू स्टार्टेड विद थिएटर, एंड तो कौन सी रिस्क आपको लगा कि मैं ये रिस्क ले रहा हूँ राइट में, बट मुझे लेनी है?
ये तब हुआ 2016 2016 में, व्हेन आई लेफ्ट माय फुल फ्लेजेड सेटल्ड कॉर्पोरेट करियर, गेट इनटू दिस फील्ड एंड बिकम अ फुल टाइम एक्टर. दैट टू व्हेन आई हैड द सेट फैमिली, सब कुछ था, ले लिया था, लोन चल रहा था, सब था, और मैं जॉब छोड़ दिया. सो दैट वाज द बेस्ट रिस्क आई थिंक दैट आई टुक.
What is the learnings you learned from Harshad Mehta while playing Harshad Mehta कि हाँ ये चीजें इनकी थी जो यार फॉलो करनी चाहिए लाइफ में?
मतलब सपने देखना बहुत अच्छी बात है, सपने पूरे करने के लिए हिम्मत और कॉन्फिडेंस रखना भी बहुत अच्छी बात है, पर सपने कब ग्रीड में बदल जाए वो अगर समझ में नहीं आया, देन इट कैन किल यू, इज व्हाट आई वांट.
Wow, that is something I think everyone when you're watching, please do remember, because I'm sure जब starting के shows होते हैं ना तो ऐसे लगता है अरे कल का कल मार्केट में अकाउंट खोलना है, स्टॉक खरीदना है. But by the time you go ahead, you're like अच्छा संभाल के फूक फूक के कदम रखो.
हाँ यार, मतलब मार्केट ये कोई हलवा नहीं है कि कल तुमने पैसा डाला और परसों कमा लिया. उसे डायरेक्ट
ये yeah, because I'm telling you, though season 1 I was all excited. I'm like, yeah, I want to buy shares and all of it. And then as it progressed, you're like, okay, calm down. Okay, so before we go on a quick round of fun, which I'm going to ask you this or that, one question about theatre. When you did your first play and you took the risk of going on stage with Aar Paar Ke Pehle Paar, what was your journey? What was the very first moment that happened?
So the first time when I went on stage for the show of this particular play, which was my first commercial play in Bombay. उसके पहले मैंने थिएटर बहुत किया था, सूरत में स्कूल का ये वो बहुत थिएटर. But this is the first commercial play where you are going to be paid for the show. Where people bought the tickets and come to watch the play. Not to me, but the play. So, सबसे पहले तो ये था कि यार देखो ये है, but I had to make a mark. At least कोई नहीं होनी चाहिए. Everything should be smooth. और कैरेक्टर लोगों तक पहुंचना चाहिए. तो दिमाग में हमेशा ये था कि एंट्री लूंगा ना, उसके बाद की पहले 30 सेकंड 30 सेकंड्स ठीक निकल गए ना, फिर तो मैं संभालूंगा. और आज भी मेरा ये शो के पहले ऐसी हालत होती है, मतलब ऑल द बटरफ्लाइज इन द स्टमक और सब कुछ होता है यार. पहली एक मिनट बस.
प्ले के बाद जब आपकी मूवी वे आर द फर्स्ट वन अगेन, एंड so what was it shooting for your first movie, that feeling and the first fan moments during your movie?
मूवी शूट के लिए यार बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग था मेरे लिए, बिकॉज दैट वाज माय फर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंस. तो आई हैड फेस्ड कैमरा अर्लियर, बट शूटिंग अ मूवी, बीइंग वन ऑफ द लीड्स, वाज अ गुड फील. तो मुझे लगता था कि यार नाउ दिस शुड बी अ गुड बिगिनिंग पॉइंट.
It did. From there, it's like you've
It
just been
became a very,
touched wood, rising and rising. But now we are going to make you play a very quick this or that. And you have to answer really quickly, no time to think. The only
okay.
time you get to think is अगर net खराब हुआ. So I hope net खराब नहीं हो वो time पे. So do you like action or adventure?
Adventure.
Which is your favorite adventurous movie?
Adventures movie. The favorite adventures movie is Everest.
Rom-com comedy or rom-com drama?
Rom-com comedy actually.
Favorite Bollywood comedy movie?
Hera Fairy.
Historical movie की science fiction?
Historical.
Historical movie में अगर एक कैरेक्टर आपको प्ले करना होता तो वो कौन सा होता?
हिस्टोरिकल मूवी में अगर मुझे एक कैरेक्टर प्ले करना है तो मुझे गांधी प्ले करना है एक्चुअली.
Okay, people out there, producers and all, Pratik Gandhi is ready to play Gandhi and create history again.
मुझे बहुत सारे हैं ऐसे कैरेक्टर यार, मतलब गुजराती लिटरेचर से तो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग कैरेक्टर हैं, आज तक अभी तक स्क्रिप्ट पहुंची नहीं है, बट
सुपर हीरो मूवी की सुपर नेचुरल मूवी?
सुपर हीरो.
फेवरेट सुपर हीरो?
फेवरेट सुपर हीरो
We lost you.
Spider.
फेवरेट सुपर हीरो?
स्पाइडरमैन.
वॉर मूवी की क्राइम मूवी?
ओह,
सोचने का टाइम नहीं मिलेगा, नहीं मिलेगा, नहीं मिलेगा.
क्राइम मूवी, क्राइम मूवी, क्राइम मूवी.
थ्रिलर की हॉरर?
हाँ, थ्रिलर की हॉरर. थ्रिलर.
फेवरेट थ्रिलर वेब सीरीज दैट यू वॉच?
Favorite thriller web series that I watch is Delhi Crime actually. मतलब वो खैर crime था, but a lot of thrill. मतलब yeah, I mean.
Reality TV show if you had to be a part of, or a reality game show you would like to be a part of?
Game show.
Favorite board game?
Favorite board game Carrom.
Musical movie की animation movie?
Musical.
Favorite musical movie?
Favorite musical movie La La Land.
If you go to a theater, samosa की popcorn?
देखो पसंद समोसा ज्यादा है, पर खाऊंगा मैं पॉपकॉर्न.
क्योंकि हेल्दी है. So thank you for this and that, and for Chitter Chatter, and giving us time, and for this lovely chit chat. बहुत मजा आया. I hope आपको भी मजा आया. And
Thank you.
So before we sign out, something for your fans?
Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Such a lot of love. मतलब इतना प्यार मिला कि मुझे थैंक यू के अलावा दूसरा कोई शब्द आता नहीं है कहने के लिए. बट बिलीव मी, जितनी बार मैं थैंक यू बोल रहा हूँ बहुत दिल से बोल रहा हूँ, क्योंकि मुझे उसमें कोई दूसरा शब्द मिल ही नहीं रहा है. सो थैंक यू वेरी मच. इतना प्यार, मोहब्बत की सराहना, इतना अप्रिसिएशन, इट मीन्स अ लॉट. इट मीन्स अ लॉट टू मी. अगर किसी ने नहीं देखा है तो सोनी लिव पे 10 एपिसोड है, प्लीज देख लीजिए. और अगर देख लिया है तो आप वापस भी देख सकते हैं, इसमें कोई रिस्क नहीं.
और रिस्क है तो रिस्क है, तो आप उसके लिए तो जाके देख ही सकते हैं.
यस, सी रिस्क है तो इश्क है.
So guys, if you all have enjoyed this and you all want to share this show is going to go on IGTV. Also, it's going to be available on Spotify. और अगर आपने इनका शो नहीं देखा है तो अभी प्लीज जाइए, देखिए, दोबारा देखिए on Sony Live, and enjoy Pratik Gandhi as Harshad Mehta on Scam 1992.
Thank you and see you guys.
Thank you and see you soon.